Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, and today we will solve 1994 paper 2 English literature. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question that we have on our screen is the Renaissance started in. So as we all know that it has started in Italy. Now what does this word Renaissance denotes? Will go by meaning of it. Okay, so as we all know that re means again. Okay, a naissance means birth. So what does it mean? Rebirth. Rebirth of what? Rebirth of art, culture, rebirth of classical Greek and Roman literature, rebirth of humanism. Okay, so that has there, that does this word denotes. Okay, Renaissance means rebirth. Okay, now why this Renaissance took place only in Italy, that we'll discuss. So the first reason is Black Death. As we all know, Black Death is there in England, 1351. That is one reason. Second is popes were supporting architecture, and especially the Medici family. That is the reason. Third is the fall of Byzantine Empire. Okay, that is there in 1453. Okay, and fourth reason that we have is the Crusades. Okay, so these are the major reasons that why it has started in Italy. As we all know that Italy is the center hub of market area. Okay, so if Black Death is there in England, major people, they will definitely turn to some place where they can get some better wages for their work. So when they left their own country to shift to some other country, obviously they will bring whatever they have written. Okay, so that is the reason. And second is the fall of Byzantine Empire also lead to the migration also. Okay, so that is also reason. Now how the crusade is the reason? Crusade is the reason because as we know that just like India, that house some of the cities, they became rich after selling the spices that they have. Same with the Italy also. The center bank capital was there in Florence, and Florence is also one city of Italy. So that is the reason that why it has only started in Italy. Okay, we'll go by the second question. Okay, the line, the paths of glory lead but to the grave, occurs in, so is it there in Shakespeare, is it there in Herbert, is it there in Pope, or is it there in Gray? So here Gray is the correct answer, because this kind of work was written by Gray only, and the work that he has written we have is he has written a work called Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard. Okay, that is published in 1751. Okay, so in that work he has written this line, the paths of glory lead but to the grave. Now the important thing about this text is that Gray has written that work when Richard West, okay, has died. So that you need to recall. Other than that, the paths of glory lead but to the grave. What does it mean? It means that whether you are rich or whether you are poor, at the end of your life, we all have to die. No one can escape death, okay, and no one is able to be, live here for a lifetime, okay. So that mortality of human life that Grave has shown in that work elegy written in a country churchyard, okay. Must read work. We'll go by the next question. Okay, by character Aristotle means, so as we all know that Aristotle has written a work called, which work that he has written? He has written Poetics, okay. So in that work he has discussed this thing. What does it mean? Character Aristotle mean personage in drama, cause of action, combination of incidents in drama, or particular nature of drama. What he said about character, that tragedy is possible without character, because what he said about character, that character is habit of mind, okay. And if even if that character does not reveal himself or herself, still the tragedy will be there, okay. And secondly, he has discussed character. First he has said about plot, okay. So the answer is here, we all know personage in drama is what character is all about, because cause of action is he discussed it like which are the major causes of action. It could be like chance, it could be nature, it could be compulsion, or it could be habit, reason, passion, or desire, okay. So these are the cause of action that he has discussed. And this combination of incidents in drama, that is we have it as a plot, okay. And particular nature of drama, that he has said it. What is the nature of drama? Okay, imitation, to express pity and fear, okay. That is what he has said. And when he said like particular, he said all art says art is imitation, and we delight in work of art that imitates well. That is what he has said, okay. So the correct answer we have is personage in drama. We'll go by the next question. Okay, amor vincit omnia in Chaucer's prologue means, okay. So Chaucer has, we all know that he has written a work called Canterbury Tales, and he has also written prologue to Canterbury Tales. Prologue to Canterbury Tales, okay. So in that prologue he has used this line. This is basically a Latin phrase, and this phrase was used by whom? This is used by Lady Prioress. And what's her name? Her name is Madame Eglantine. Madame Eglantine, her name, okay. And what does it mean? Love conquers nothing. No. Love conquers all. Love is blind. Love is fatal, okay. So B will be the correct answer, because amor is love, okay. Now vincit is conquer, okay, and omnia is all, okay. So love conquers all, that is there, because that prioress, she has wore some brooch, okay, and on that brooch this Latin phrase was entitled, Okay, we'll go by the next question here. The sonnet form was introduced in England by whom? So we all know it is by W. Yeats. Okay, it was introduced in 16th century by whom? By Sir Thomas W. Yeats. Okay, and another person is also there with him, Henry Howard. Okay, in 16th century. We'll go by the next question. Okay, which one of the following novels of Dickens is based on his own life? Okay, Dickens is the author, and most of the work that he has written is some way related to his life, but we have to guess that which of the following novels of Dickens is related to his life. Okay, based on his own life. Okay, so great expectation is also based on his life. Okay, but here we have to guess what is the most related to his life, or that is totally based on his life. Here this one is also based on his life, but he has taken some of the incident of his childhood life and childhood experience. Okay, so the correct answer is David Copperfield. That is autobiographical work. So he has discussed his whole life in this novel. Okay, we'll go by the next question, please. Okay, question number 7. Dryden in Essay of Dramatic Poesy rejects tragicomedy because, first of all, this question is wrong here. Okay, because Dryden has not rejected tragicomedy, because according to him this is one of the best and innovative form, because and he does not mean that it violates the unity of tone or it is a poor imitation of French drama. This he has not said. Even he has praised this form in this work. He said that it is the best form for play because it is closest to life. Okay, because where happiness and sadness both is there. Okay, we cannot separate. So he has first of all not reject this poem. Okay, he has appreciated this poem. Okay, and he has also said that if ancient would have seen this modern plays, the way they have mingled this incident and this tone, they will definitely appreciate it. And he does not believe that it is imitation of French drama or anything like that. So here the question is the wrong one. We'll go by the next question. Okay, we'll go by the next question. What is the subtitle of Prelude? Now, what does it mean? Prelude is basically a short poem that is written as a introduction of any long piece. Okay, intro of long piece. That is what prelude. And this was written by whom? This is written by Wordsworth. Okay, he has and what does it mean? The subtitle of the question is, what is the subtitle? So the subtitle, the growth of poet's mind, how he grows from a it is autobiographical poem, what he has felt as a child to the adulthood, that he has discussed in this poem. Okay, because as a young boy he was very carefree. Okay, but one thing that is always there, that nature is something that inspires him. Okay, nature was his first teacher. Whatever he has learned is there from nature only. Okay, so how he was seeing nature when as a child. Okay, and when now as a adult one, how he sees nature. So that whole journey that he has described in his poem. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, Question number 9. The line "Love is not times full" occurs in a sonnet by. So it is not in there in Keats, not in Sydney, not in Donne. It is by William Wordsworth. As we all know that William Wordsworth, very famous dramatist. Okay, he has also written some 154 sonnets. Okay, so it is there in sonnet number 1116. Okay, so in that sonnet, "Let me not to the marriage of true minds." Let me not to the marriage of true mind. He has discussed it. Okay, when he said it like "Love is not time's fool." Okay, "Thou rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle, compass come. Love alters not with the brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even in the age of doom." That is what he said. Okay, so what the central idea of the this work that he has written? The central idea is true love, that true love will remain unchanged. Okay, even when people starts growing or aging. Okay, so the right answer is William Wordsworth and sonnet number 116. We'll go by the next question. Okay, the Renaissance, again the Renaissance is written by. Now Renaissance work was written by whom? So it was written by Walter Peter. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, in Shakespeare's Dr. Johnson says. So about Shakespeare, who has said? Dr. Johnson has said. What he said? The good is always encouraged. When you read works of Shakespeare, do you feel that the good is always encouraged? Think about Hamlet. Think about Ophelia. Okay, think about Duncan. Is it there? No. The good is not particularly encouraged, nor evil disapproved. This is also not right. The evil is often triumphant. This is not right one. There is no moral purpose. Okay, that is what Dr. Johnson has said when he has written preface, okay, to Shakespeare's work. According to Johnson, that whatever Shakespeare has written as a writer, he is more into how to please his audience. Okay, not to show some moral attitude kind of thing or morality. Okay, he wants to discuss his character and he wants to express. Okay, that is the more reason. So he is not more serious about the moral purpose. Okay, so this is the correct answer. We'll go by the next question. Okay, the mistakes of a night is a subtitle of, as we all know, it is subtitle of She Stoops to Conquer. The mistake of night. Why it is so? Because the story begins like that, when the soldier came to that lady's room, and this is how the story begins. Okay, Way of the World, it is not there. Okay, it is not there in Joseph Henry. Okay, so we'll go by this one. The Romantic age in England is distinguished for its. So what is more famous there in Romantic age when we are talking about literature? Is it famous for drama? No. Political prose? No. Horrors novels? No. So lyrical poetry, it is there. The period itself has started with the beginning of publication of lyrical ballads by Wordsworth and Coleridge, and some other poets were also there in that age. So it is famous for lyrical poetry. Okay, question number 14. Who among the following was not a member of Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood? Now what is this Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood? It is basically a secret society of young artists. Okay, in 1948. And Holman Everest Millais and Rossetti, they were also part of it. Oscar Wilde was not part of this brotherhood. Other members were there, like James Collision was there, Thomas Woolner was there, okay, Frederick George was there, but he is not part of this society. So this answer will be Oscar Wilde. We'll go by the next. Okay. Eliot's objective correlative signifies the writer's ability to. Is it talk about relatively delineate his objectives, relate different objects, correlate objects and events? No. So this will be the correct answer. Objectify the desired states of mind that he has talked about. We'll go by the next one. Now one thing that I want to add, that is objective correlative. This term was coined by Washington Elst. Okay, just like a set of objects or images or situations combined to evokes a particular emotion, but it was later popularized by Eliot when he has written his essay. He has written 1909 Hamlet and his problem, that he has. Okay, so then it became very famous. Okay, we'll go by the next one. Okay, which one of the following is a cavalier poet? So we have to guess the. So Herbert, Donne and Marvell. We all know that these are metaphysical poet. Okay. Okay, so Robert Herrick, he is a cavalier poet. He is part of cavalier poets group. Robert Herrick is there, Richard Lovelace is there, okay, Thomas Carey is there, Sir John Suckling is there. They were the cavalier poets. We'll go by the next. Okay, Adonais is an elegy written on the death of. So we all know that it is a work written by whom? It is written by Keats. Okay, so it is written by Shelley on life of John Keats. Okay, written in 1821. Okay, celebration of Keats' life and legacy that Shelley has discussed. Okay, it is basically a pastoral elegy. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 18. Which one of the following is not a lake poet? So as we all know that Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey, they were called lake poets because they were living nearby some lake district, okay, in the first half of 19th century, okay. And other reason why they were called lake poets, because lake poets have used natural imagery, okay, that is part of their poetry, okay. So that is the reason why they are called lake poets, okay. So the answer that we have is Shelley. Shelley is not lake poet, okay. We'll go by the next question. Okay, negative capability, the what is it? What is negative capability? A, the ability to overcome unpleasant experience. B, a passive subordination to experience. C, a subjective response to experience. Or D, depersonalize empathy with experience. Okay, so here the correct answer is D. Now why it is so? Okay, now what is negative capability? Basically negative according to him implies the ability to resist in explaining what we do not understand. That is what negative according to him, okay. According to Keats, like world could be not fully understood, okay. So there are many things that we cannot explain. That is what he said. He always believes like it is a good time to think from different perspective. He says like if we'll look the object or thing from different perspective, will always gain some new insight. Okay, so rather than assuming this thing that we know everything, it's better to accept, okay, that we are there to learn, we are there to know the things always. We'll go by the next question. Okay. Plurality, according to John Stuart Mill, is necessary for what? First, cultivation of the genius. B, success of democracy. C, intellectual enrichment of the society. And D, evolution of the state. So, D is the correct answer. It is plurality is required according to him. It is should be there for the evolution of the state. Okay, next question. A little learning is a dangerous thing is taken from. Okay, so as we know, in 1711 Pope has written a work called an essay on criticism. Okay, so in that he has mentioned this. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, Apologia pro Vista Sua by Newman is what? Is it an attack on Catholicism? Is it the denunciation of Protestantism, or a defense of author's stand, or a defense of religious values? Okay, so it is a defense of author's stand. Okay, next. Okay, who is the author of Journal of the Plague Year? So, who is the author? We all know it is by Daniel Defoe. Okay, because in as we all know, it is in 1665 plague was there. Okay, it is there in London. So, humans experience of that plague, okay, that he has discussed in this work. We'll go by the next. Okay, the Chartist movement sought, is it A, recognition of the Chartist trading company, B, political rights for the women, C, protection of the political rights of the middle class, okay, or extension of the political rights to the working class? Okay, so some the mistake is there in the answers that we have, because if we discuss about Chartist movement, it is a movement that is emerged in 1836. It is there in London. Okay, now what was there in the question, that it is there for women? Okay, no, its aim was to gain political right for working class. Okay, not only there for female. Okay, not only extension of some political thing. Okay, it is not only for the middle class, it is there for the working class. Okay, we'll go by the next question here. Okay, question number 25. Confession of an English Opium Eater is written by. We all know it is written by whom? It is written by. So it is by Thomas Dequance. Okay. As we all know that as a writer, when he starts having that opium, he starts writing whatever he felt. Okay. It is basically an autobiographical work. Okay. It is written in it is 1821. It is all about his addiction to opium and its effect on his own life. We'll go by the next question. Okay. Question number 26. The dictum only connect is central to the writings of. So, is it there? No. It is there in E.M. Foster's. Okay. The line that is there in that work called Howard's End. Okay, 1910 work. That yes, the last line of that, the full line of that work, it's there. Only connect the prose and the passion, and something is there. Okay, so the answer, the correct answer that we have is E.M. Foster here in Howard's End 1910. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 27. The criterion of Levy's great tradition is, okay, so we have to get the criterion. Okay, moral purpose, sublime subject matter, reader response, truth to life. So the correct answer here is, it is the reader response. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, free trade signifies trade without government control. Okay, trade with only government control, freedom to trade in all commodities, the freedom to export anything. Okay, so we all know that this is the correct answer. Freedom to trade in all commodities, that is what free trade is all about. We'll go by the next question. Okay, in Culture and Anarchy, Matthew Arnold recommends A. Adoption of Hellenism, B. Adoption of Hebraism, C. Fusion of Hellenism and Hebraism, and D. Rejection of Hellenism and Hebraism. Okay, now what Hebraism is? Hebraism is personal obedience and strictness of some kind of conscience. Okay, so that is what Hebraism is all about. And Hellenism is openness to new idea. When you embrace the beauty, embrace the truth, that is what Hellenism is all about. So he has discussed both term in his work, Culture and Anarchy. So he is talking about both fusion of Hellenism and Hebraism, that both things should be there. Okay, appreciation should be there, and there is obedience and strictness is also there. Okay, so fusion of Hellenism and Hebraism, that he has talked about. We'll go by the next. Okay, Lamia is a poem. So who is the author of this poem, Lamia? We all know it is written by Keats. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 31. How long did Robinson Crusoe lived on the deserted island? Okay, 12 years and 9 days, 28 years and 2 months, 16 years, or 21 years and 2 months. Okay, so the correct answer is this B1, but this is not the 100% correct one, because he lived in that island in 28 years, 2 months, okay, and 19 days. Okay, so that he lived there in that deserted Caribbean place. Okay, we'll go by the next one. Okay, question number 32. In which year did the Great Exhibition take place? So we all know in which year it is there, in 1851. It shows the development of Victorian era to the world. It is there in which place? It is there in Crystal Palace, and it shows the whatever they have scientifically okay, they have achieved their achievements, the main aim of showing the achievements to the world. Okay, go by the next one. Okay, now W.B. Yeats has written a work called Leda and Swan. So it draws upon A. an Oriental myth, B. East European myth, C. Celtic myth. So this is the wrong one. A. A Greek myth. So this is the correct answer. Okay, it is written in which year? It is written in 1924. Okay, based on myth that god Zeus has turned himself to swan, he became. Okay, and then what he did, that he raped Leda, okay, the queen of Sparta. And this is how Helen, considered to be one of the most beautiful woman on this earth, has born from that rape. And this is how destruction has took place. And it is also believed that Clytemnestra was also born from that one, that rape. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 34. The source of E.M. Foster's title, Where Angels Fear to Tread, is, it came from which text? Or who is the author of that text, that we have to guess? So it is from Pope. Pope has written a work called An Essay on Criticism, 1971. An essay on criticism that he has written. Okay, 1711, that he has written. And there he has mentioned, like, for a fool's rush in where angels fear to tread. So this line was taken from this work. And this where angels fear to tread was taken from this work only. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 35. The lines things fall apart, center cannot hold, occur in first a Byzantium, Gerontian, second coming, and sailing to Byzantium. So the correct answer, it is recently also there in the exam, it is there in second coming. Second coming, a work by W.B. Yeats. Okay, so it is there. It is the opening line of second coming. Okay, that things fall apart and center could not hold. Okay, the movement is a literary phenomenon in 30s, 40s, 50s or 60s. So it is there in 40s. Okay, because the movement is, because that term is coined in 1954. This movement term was coined in 1954 by whom? By J.D. Scott. Okay, so it is there in 40s. Okay, question number 37. John Donne affects the metaphysics. This remark was made by. So who said this? It is said by John Dryden. In reference to Dryden's poetry, Dryden has used this phrase to criticize Donne for his philosophical speculations in his love poems, and instead of focusing on love. Okay, so John Donne is the correct answer. We'll go by the next. The lunatic, the love, and the poets are of imagination all compact. These lines is there in, it is there in which work? Twelfth Night, A Midsummer's Night Dreams, As You Like It, or The Tempest. It is there in The Midsummer Night's Dream. So Midsummer's Night's Dream is the correct answer. We'll go by the next one. Okay. Question number 39. Alexander's Feast is, so we have to guess the type. Okay, a mock epic by Alexander Pope, a play by Dryden, a play by Marlowe, an ode by Dryden. So the correct answer we have is an ode by Dryden. Okay, so what it is about? It is, it tells the story from the life of Alexander's the Great, in which the conqueror and his soldiers, they are enjoying that feast. Okay, and they celebrate after their victory. Okay, over the king of Persia. So it is right. Next. Okay, question number 40. Who said this? Life is not a luminous halo, a semi-transparent envelope. Okay, so who said this? Dorothy Richardson, James Joyce, Henry James, or Virginia Woolf? So it is said by whom? It is said by Virginia Woolf. Okay, and what he said, that life is not a series of gig lamps symmetrically arranged. Okay, life is a luminous halo, a semi-transparent envelope. Okay, surrounding us from the beginning of the consciousness to the end. That is what she has said. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 41. In which book of Gulliver Travels does Balni Babi find a mention? Is it there in Laputa, Laliput, Houyhnhnms or Bob Digging. Okay. So it is there in book 3. It is there in Laputa. Okay. Where this Gulliver was captured by the pirates. Okay. Question number 42. The phrase sweetness and light was first used by whom? So we all know that sweetness and light was also Arnold has used, but it is first used by Swift. Okay, in his mock heroic, which work, the battle of the book. Okay, that he has used in that book. Okay. Now, Carlyle's Sartor Resartus is A. an autobiography, B. a fictional narrative, C. a biography, and D. a fictional biography. So, we all know that it is a fictional biography. It is basically a satirical novel. It is a biography of a fictional one called her. What does it mean? Sartor Resartus. It means tailor, retailer. Okay, just like we have the name, the life and opinions of her. Some subtitle is there. Okay, we'll go by the next one. Okay, now Hopkins' Curtal sonnet consists of 14 line. Okay, 101, 131, or 121. Just like so. So here the options are not the correct one. It is basically 11 lines rhyming. Okay, and rhyming scheme that we have is A B C A B C D C B D C or A B C A B C D B C D C. So this will be the rhyming of this. So 11 lines rhyming. We'll go by the next question here. Question number 45. God is referred as the president of immortals in which work? The Paradise Lost, Tess, Ulysses, The White Devil. It is there in Tess. One of the best work written by Hardy. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay. Question number 46. Osborne's Look Back in Anger was first staged in which year? So, it was staged, we all know, it is 1956. 8 me. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 47. Moria is a character in She Stoops to Conquer. So, no, it is not there. Walpole, no. Riders to the Sea, yes. Moria is a character in Riders to the Sea. We'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 48. Which of the following is not a poet as well as a painter? Which of the following is a poet as well as a painter? Okay, so we know Pre-Raphaelite is a group of painters and writers. So Rossetti. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Okay, question number 49. Which English poet referred to the Oxford as that sweet city with her dreaming spires? A. Robert Graves, B. Matthew Arnold, C. W.H. Auden, D. Alexander Pope. So the correct answer that we have is, it is by Matthew Arnold in his poem Thyrsis. It is 1866 poem written by Arnold. Okay, we'll go by the next question. Question number 50. Cover her face, mine eyes dazzle, she died young. This was said by whom? A. Hamlet about Ophelia, B. Othello about Desdemona, C. Lear about Cordelia, or D. I think the D answer is the correct answer. That is not here. It is said by Ferdinand. About whom? Duchess of Amalfi. Okay, when Duchess was killed, so that time Borsola shows him Ferdinand body of that duchess. Okay, in Act 4, Scene 2. So that time he said it. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. We'll definitely make second part of it, and we'll discuss some other questions that will be there in the exam for sure. So thank you.